Friday, May 1st, 2020. Morning all, and a very merry May to each of you. A fresh month is in the offing, and that's more than enough reason for a glass of bubbles at the breakfast table. Oh, what a thrill, as the curvy carbonation tickles my tongue at the tender hour of 10. From there I'll stomp around the garden with a not-so-sober sway of my frock and an oh-so-satisfied smile on my chops. May your May be as marvellous as mine, and your days dazzle as mine always do. Good health, and good day.
Ben and Dave, Deck and Ben, two creative young bright men who took a chance, took a swing to create something that's worth hearing. From squirrel tits to pigeon hearts, they've already managed to make us laugh, to make us bake, to make us swim, to make us sketch and to make us sing. So welcome to the On Tap podcast, your isolation forecast, with Ben and Dave and Deck and Ben. Sit back, relax and listen in to the On Tap podcast, your isolation forecast, with Ben and Deck and Ben. Sit back, relax and listen in.
Thanks for staying with us.
Hello.
Welcome back to the On Tap podcast.
Hello.
Episode 13. I was quite nervous that we were doing episode 13, but Deco informs me that it's a lucky 13.
Oh,
so...
actually, did you know? This is what's happened to me over this period. It is Taylor Swift's favourite number.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's so, I don't know why, but that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, but she's so original, Ben.
She is. All right, cool. Lucky 13. Taylor Swift's Lucky 13. Welcome to episode 13.
And
well done for making it this far. I feel like I always address the listeners, but it's probably likely singular in that we're just addressing Malcolm, because I'm sure he's the only one that listens.
No, I think the girls listen to it. And Anna. She listens to it because it's her job.
Okay, so to our three listeners out there, welcome to episode 13.
Because it's the group of girls, isn't it? So those, I guess I'll be grouping them as
Grace,
one. Yeah, Grace, Lauren. Well, I think so anyway. And Joe listens, I think.
Oh, well, to all of the myriads of you out there, welcome. What would you like to talk about, Deco, to get us in the mood?
I think it's important for us to mention from the outset, Ben, that this is season 1's finale.
Yeah. No warning for you, I'm afraid.
We're very sorry to spring this on you listeners, but we didn't want you to start getting upset before it was necessary.
Season 1 is coming to a beautiful close. Season 2 will be dropping in about 2 weeks, I think. So
yeah, 2.5 weeks.
You won't have much time to wait for the next season.
No, but this is the end, Ben.
Season 1, and also it's quite exciting because season 1 of most sitcoms is usually like you're kind of finding your feet. Season 2 is when it gets good.
Exactly.
Like season 2 of The Office is real good. Season 2 of The US Office bangs. Season 2 of Parks and Rec's real good.
Well, think about it like this. I mean, we now have an intro and outro. We've got the Daily Dazzle sorted.
Yeah.
We've got a wide selection of what have you made. It's like people know what sort of standards they need to be hitting now.
Yeah.
And I think we kind of know what we're doing a lot more than usual. A lot more than we did originally back in the day. There seems to be a lot more waffle back then. We do have the occasional waffle, but
every fucking episode we've got.
Well, this one's going to be high levels.
It's going to be us at our best. What have you learned most?
What have you learned? And
what have I learned most?
Your peak and your pit is what Mama was asking.
Peak and troughs. My peak. I think for me, the peak, and this is, I'm kind of bunching a lot of things into one here, but it's got to be what have you made? I mean, the quality of, I'm not going to call them gifts because they're not really gifts to us. I mean, they are a present in themselves, but you know, it's the amount of effort people have put into this segment for
and the variety.
Yeah, I know, for our shitty little podcast or Rem-cast, if you will. I mean, I've been a bit taken aback by it, to be honest. I love how involved people have been with it, and just massive thank you.
Yeah,
that's
thank you to the listeners have been the peak.
So that's my peak. It's been fantastic, and it makes me want to just continue with this because I think with the amount, I mean, we've got 100 followers, so we've got more.
Do we hit it?
Oh no, we're not there yet.
What are we on?
I think 96.
Fuck's sake!
Come on, guys, get some followers in here. We need to hit that.
This is coming out on Friday. We better have 100.
Yeah,
followers
we need the century. We need, especially for season 1.
Yeah.
What was your peak, Ben?
I have enjoyed the amount of free beer we've got. enjoyed recounting the tales of our flat.
Maybe come a bit closer.
Sorry, yeah. I've enjoyed recounting the tales of our flat. It's been a nice way to kind of re-inhabit the flat because we've had to be here so long.
I think it was nice to break up the week as well, especially at the start. If you think like everyone was going a bit stir crazy, and we had this thing that split up the week, which was nice.
Yeah, it was a good meter, and yeah, it's nice to have something to do.
Yeah,
and I like speaking to people, the people that we wouldn't usually call each week. And what have you made? Mm-hmm. I've enjoyed that.
We've hit only like your friends, and well, obviously our friends at uni, but like your friends from the outside. We haven't hit any of my mates from the outside yet.
Very true, very true.
Which will be very exciting in season 2.
More to come.
What is your trough?
My trough. My trough was the hangout. The 2 days after we did our episode for the ball.
Yeah, as in the laptop, the spilt
laptop was in trouble
as well.
Hangovers are pretty brutal in this quarantine period.
Yeah, that was
because
horrible.
of the dread that comes with it.
That was a horrible day. Well, it's 2 days because also my laptop was completely out of action, just in a bag of rice.
There haven't been that many pits though. We got so much cool shit out of it. We got free caricature, free beer, free bread, free songs, free jingles. Daisy made a card.
Songs. Yeah, like it's
Do you want
fantastic.
to? I have a list of all the people who have done What Have You Made.
Well, maybe we should do that in the What Have You Made segment.
Yeah, we'll do that for the second half.
Because we've still got to do today's What Have You Made.
Okay.
But
first of all, kitchen corner.
Where's your head at, Ben?
Deco. Where's your head at? Deck. Where's your head at? I can't believe it's not butter.
Losing my head.
Where's your head at?
I'm over here.
Help!
Okay, welcome back, listeners, to Where's Your Head At? Deck hasn't moved all that far. He's shifted barely an inch from his chair. Deck, where's your head at today?
Well, I was going to say my head is back in the past, but we've kind of already done it with the whole first segment.
Reminiscent bit already. But,
well, hang on, let me describe where my head's at.
Yeah.
My head is at a bygone time, Ben. A time where 2 freshly faced young men were entering into a time of just pure despair and entering into the unknown. A time where lockdown began and we had no idea what was going to become of us and our lives. And then came this podcast, this Rem-cast. The birth of the Rem, Ben. That is where my head is at.
so your head is at a different time rather than a different place.
Exactly.
Very clever, Deck. Very clever.
But we already did it. I've just realised, like, we already did it at the start of the episode.
Well, we got to play the jingle, so, you know.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, that's what we really wanted to do anyway.
Speaking of jingles, let's go to Kitchen Corner. Wait, what's your favourite jingle?
We're doing that in this section. Oh,
yeah.
Favourite jingle?
Excluding Roy's, because Roy's is obviously the best of them.
Yeah, but Roy's is an intro, outro.
Yeah.
Intro and outro.
Of our jingles, what is the best?
I do love Kitchen Corner with "Why are there eggs in the toaster? My belly's rumbling."
Yes. Sparkly sponge is nice and short and sweet though, and I like the bring on it.
Yeah. What else is there? Well, Friday at 5 is pretty good.
Yeah,
They're all. Do you know what? I
Friday
just
at
love
5
the
is
jingle.
snazzy.
Glug glug glug.
Alright, let's go to Kitchen Corner.
It's burning! It's burning!
Onion!
Oh, I don't like the crust.
Why are there eggs in the toaster?
You're meant to be using a non-stick pan.
My belly's rumbling. Stop! It's Kitchen Corner!
What are we doing for Kitchen Corner? Should we just check on the food that's
Should we just... Yeah, let's... I know what to do, Kitchen Corner. We'll do... This is what we're making.
Come on, kids. Come on down to the kitchen.
Come on down to Pleasure Town. That's
Take me down.
You've got me doing that.
Take me down. Let's... Oh, can
Whoa.
you hear that sizzle, sizzle, sizzle?
Oh, look at all that fat coming off.
Oh, yuck.
Oh, yum.
Well, Kitchen Corner complete.
We haven't even described what we're doing.
Well, they can hear it. Sparkly sponge.
Sparkly sponge.
Is it clean yet?
What are we cleaning today?
Should we hoover the mat? Should we clean up the mouse's shit?
No. don't want to go back there. There's got to be something better we can do.
Oh, Duck, doesn't he look so smart?
That does look great.
What do you want to do if you don't want to clean?
Wow, look how clean it is.
No.
It's all in the edit. We could take the penis off the ceiling.
Yes! Let's clean. And we can get that cobweb and that cobweb.
We can get the boob and the penis off the ceiling and...
We're cleaning the ceiling.
Yeah!
God, this is iconic. We're taking down the penis.
Right. Shall I film?
Yeah. Shall I get the step ladder? What perfect seasons are they to sparkly sponge? So I'm going to jump, hit it off the ceiling, and you've got to catch me.
Swat it to me. Careful, Deco. Oh my! I can't reach it. This is so dangerous!
Are you recording this?
Yeah, it kind of over there. How is it that sticky? Yank it.
Look at that!
Just get it down! Enough foreplay.
Ah!
Penis is down!
What an iconic moment.
Wowzers, trousers.
Well, there is no longer a nose
Penis is down.
on the ceiling.
No nose on the ceiling. It's over. That could be... We could take a film from like here and we could just throw it in and that could be the thing. Because can you put a vid...
Yeah, because I did it for Roy's. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
That's genius. Oh,
we can get the boot.
I don't.
Do you want to get the boot?
Nah, we'll do that later.
Okay. We got it. Well, Sparkly Sponge complete, yeah?
Yeah, fantastic.
Oh my god.
Friday!
I'm a thirsty boy.
Disco! Go home now. I'm sorry, sir. I think you've had enough. It's Friday at 5!
Have you got questions?
I think I've only got 2.
Oh, well, that's good. What are the questions for Friday at 5?
Okay, so...
Hope you're all having a lovely Friday.
Is it the last Friday of April?
It is. May will be upon us. Wait,
So,
it is May. It's May the 1st.
today.
Friday.
Oh, yes, it is! Pinch punch!
Rabbits.
Right, so, this is a question from friend of the podcast, Joe Coulter.
Ah.
Now, what Joe would like to know is, actually, he tagged us in the Bill Clinton for albums.
Ah, yes.
And what he'd like to know are, what are the 4 lockdown... Actually, he'd like to flame... Oh,
Come on, read the question.
There isn't a question, that's the problem. He just went, I'd like you to frame it around what you've been listening to in lockdown for Friday at 5. Like, that's what he said.
Okay.
So, I guess what 4 albums would we have to include for our lockdown playlist?
I think one would have to be the Paramore album that we keep playing.
Well, which one, Riot or the one with Ignorance?
I think, well, we talked about this today. I think Riot's a better album, but I think the other one has better bangers. So if I'm working, I'd probably pick Riot. But a Paramore album, which one you prefer? The other one, though?
I prefer the one with the butterflies on the front, because I like, Decode, the Twilight song.
Alright, we'll go with that then.
I think you'd have to choose Big Thief.
Yeah, I was listening to that. Well, it'd be Big Thief or Alabama Shakes. I'm listening to a lot of Alabama Shakes at the moment. For the first half, it was Big Thief, because I was sad. But Alabama Shakes are a bit happier, so I've been listening to them a lot more recently. We've been listening to Cheap Teeth's new single a lot. That's
We
a banger.
have. Was it The Wind and the Rain?
Yeah.
Was it The Earth, Wind and the Rain? Either way,
Wind
it's an absolute banger.
It's not an album. Have they got to be albums?
Well, I guess it could count as an album.
No, it can't. It's a single.
Well, yeah, but you can put singles on the... Because someone has put up the 1975 single, the punk single.
Yeah,
I saw someone put that.
We want albums. The Strokes' new album, we've listened to that.
Oh, yeah, that's
countless
an
times.
absolute shout. I'm going to choose Taylor Swift.
But which album, Decker?
I'm choosing 2010's Speak Now.
Okay, so we've got Speak Now. We've got Brand New Eyes by Paramore.
Can I just say...
We've got, what's it called? The New Abnormal by The Strokes. And we have one more album.
Can I just say... on the Taylor Swift album, Speak Now, Enchanted is an unbelievable banger, and I don't think it gets anywhere near enough credit.
Well, hopefully now Taylor Swift, having listened to this podcast, has finally got the recognition she deserves.
Yeah, I think so.
And then, we'll put Masterpiece by Big Thief, and that's 4. Do you think?
Yeah, the only thing is we haven't been listening to the full Big Teeth album.
Big Thief?
Yeah. I
have.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, I think that's good.
So we have Masterpiece by Big Thief, Brand New Eyes by Paramore, The New Abnormal by The Strokes, and Speak Now by Taylor Swift.
Absolutely.
That's a cracking 4. Champions League level.
Do we have any...
We haven't had another album that we've both listened to together other than those, have we?
No, I'm just trying to see now. I've been into my Dua Lipa a lot as well at the moment.
Yeah, she's alright. But I think we've got 4. Next question.
Fantastic. Right, next question.
Oh, Roy's calling me.
Are you going to answer?
Just briefly. Hi, Roy. Hi, Mama. We're just doing the podcast. Can I call you back in 10 minutes?
Sure.
Would you like to say anything? It's the season finale.
Oh, I see.
A lot of dead air right now, Roy. Come on.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, boy.
Good work. Loving it.
Right, cracking.
Fantastic.
We'll speak to you later.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Next question, Deco.
Okay, next question is from Joe Coulter's life partner, Grace Lassasso. What a great second name.
Ike.
Lassasso. It makes me think of
The Mighty Ike.
What is it called? Lassuing. And this is a great question. Grace has asked, would you rather have tits for hands or hands for tits? Life's big questions.
Tits for hands or hands for tits? Surely you have to pick hands for tits.
Imagine having, I mean, it'd be quite fun to play with tit hands for a day, but it would just be for a day.
You'd be fucking useless at Thursday at 8 o'clock if you had tits for hands though, wouldn't you?
What do you mean Thursday at 8 o'clock?
Go out and clap for the NHS and you've got a pair of tits to slap together. So for simply that reason...
No, you might be pretty good for that.
No, I would go with hands for tits.
Hands for tits would be
way more
pretty
useful.
cool. Imagine, you could just drink, you could
Hold
have
a drink, yeah.
hold a drink the whole day.
Yeah, you could...
Be unreal at badminton. Although badminton...
Would you? What? Why?
Because I just thought you'd have like one extra one for just...
Well, you have 2 arms, but you don't hold 2 rackets.
Yeah, I did just think that when I hit them.
It would be good for scheming.
Be good for knitting.
Knitting, yes. Things where your hands are close together. Good for...
You could play against yourself.
PlayStation.
Oh, maybe you couldn't. I was talking about FIFA.
Well, yeah. 2 great questions.
Yeah. And then we have a third question.
From who?
This one was not penned properly, but he's been a bit late with his question. And this is a question from Lucas Dambetis, and what he asks is, Ben, do you enjoy being a thief, and do you touch your mother with them dirty hands?
I don't have the slightest idea what Lucas Dambetis is talking about.
You don't know what he's talking about?
Well, I assume he's talking about the jumper that he left here and that I've been nobly looking after for him.
Oh, so you've been doing him a favour?
Yeah, it would be getting all dusty and eaten by moths if I wasn't wearing it.
And,
it's incredibly soft
and by
as well.
Mouse would would made a home in it.
So my riposte to Lucas would be... Does he kiss his mother with that mouth that came up with that awful question? Have a word with yourself, Lucas. And if I never see you again, I'm keeping the jumper.
Well, sure, I might be able to take it home with me.
I don't think that'd work.
Why not?
I don't know why. I just don't think it would work.
Well, actually, if Lucas listens to the podcast and says something after hearing this...
I will give it back to you.
I don't think he listens.
I'll give it back to you. If you message me with the word apricot and just that word, I'll give you the jumper.
Yeah, that's a really... Yeah.
But if not...
If anything, this has turned into a test on Lucas.
Yes. Well, very
Oh,
successful.
very interesting. And I believe that's it, Ben.
On to what have you made? Mind out. Vehicle reversing.
Mind your fingers, love. You don't want to get them caught in there.
But you said I could use the extra large laser.
Where are your safety goggles?
Ben, look!
Oh, wow. What have you made? Right, let's phone Anna McEwan. Anna McEwan delivered, whilst maintaining the social distance.
You made...
She delivered her thing, and they are sat in front of us right now, and they are exquisite.
I do love how our window is now turned into our front door.
Yeah, me too. I
Like
really
everyone
like it.
knocks on the window and then we just... You know, there's a nice little gate that they stand behind. So
It's a bit like working in a petrol station late at night.
Yeah, I mean, we're completely protected.
Let's find... How did we call Anna last time? On WhatsApp?
WhatsApp, I believe.
What date would it have been? Hello. What is
It would have
it?
been a week ago.
Where is it?
So 7 days ago.
7 days.
So 21st? I mean, the...
21st, you found it, yeah. Good
No,
idea.
it was the 23rd. No.
We've got it, don't you worry. Anna McEwan. Answer your phone.
Anna McEwan.
Answer your phone, Anna. Anna.
Hello. Hi. Anna. Hello.
She said today she'd keep her phone on her. So precisely so this wouldn't happen.
Hello. Come on. Anna.
I'm keeping all this in. I'm not cutting any of this. This is radio.
Anna's on toilet. Hello. Anna. Answer your phone. Come on. Hello. Anna. Hello.
Fucking hell. We could phone Hayley instead. They live together.
Hello. Anna. Hello.
Nah, backup us from Cool Hayley. Let's be unreasonably aggressive with Anna McEwan now.
Maybe. Hayley. Hayley might think that she's what have you made.
That'll be hilarious.
That'd
My
be a
blood
shame.
is boiling.
Hello.
Maybe they're having an argument.
Hayley.
Hello.
Hello, Hayley.
Hayley.
Hayley, before you get too
Hi.
excited, you are not the next contestant
Okay.
on What Have You Made.
Oh, okay, thank God.
We, but we can't get through to Anna. Anna won't answer her bloody phone. Could you go and catch her?
Really not happy about it!
Oh, Anna, of
Yeah.
course. Ow.
Put your safety glasses on your face.
Do you want this phone or do you want it to answer her phone?
No.
This would be
This-
better
this
if we
phone.
could maintain this cool, make the editing easier.
This phone. Oh, Anna! Where are you? You have a call. You have a call. Hello.
Answer your phone!
It didn't ring.
It did ring twice.
We called your swamp!
How have you been, Anna?
You called me a
since-
what? Yeah, it's been decent. Just been doing academic portfolio.
Nice.
Oh, I have a missed call.
Two.
I think it's fine to have two. You absolute oaf.
But enough of that.
Hey.
We are sat with your beautiful What Have You Made, and would you like to describe to the audience what you have made?
And boy, is it good.
Yeah, so it's 4 cans of Tennants.
Pint cans.
Each wrapped pint-sized cans, the Co-op's finest, wrapped in their own unique labels that I made myself from hand and Photoshop, taking inspiration from the lager lovelies that they had in the 70s and 80s, where they just stuck photos of pretty girls on the cans for some weird reason. But in a modern twist, I have put photos of you boys and some
Beautiful boys.
previous What Have You Maders. And I've just printed out the 4 labels, but did make about 20. Because I just kept finding fun photos of all our pals.
So Anna actually sent you the template, so in future we can print off our own labels.
Oh, wow!
Yeah.
How incredible is that?
And it gives the can a real nice matte feel as well, which I really appreciate.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That was the one thing I was worried about since, obviously I wasn't about to make my own cans, but I'm glad that worked out well.
So Anna, I've only seen 2 of them because I like the What Have You Made being a surprise. And I mean, the first one is a picture of me and Ben at the ball, where the one that we've spoken about on the Rem-cast before, where Ben is looking completely absent and it looks like I've won him in a raffle. Also, the second one is the caricature, which was a fellow What Have You Made-er, Swagator, who made a beautiful drawing of me and Ben, and that is now my new phone background, I'll have you know.
Aww. I was thinking you could cut off the label and frame that, and then you have the caricature on your wall as well.
Well, I've actually already printed off the caricature, and we've got it on our pinboard.
Oh.
Yeah, on our On Tap.
Oh, you're one step ahead of me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And then a third can, we've got probably best friend of the podcast, Malky.
Our best mate, Malky.
And I love how you put Malcolm. You've literally named all of them.
I'm not sure how Malcolm would feel about having his face on a Tenant's can. He's a bit
He
of a
liked
connoisseur.
it. He said... no, because I sent it to him. He said, well, I never thought I'd make it onto a Tenant's can, so I obviously made his dreams come true. Also, the names are on it because that's what they did in the 80s. Like, they put all the women's names on them. So that when you're buying the can, you knew who it was. Yeah, so it was a homage to that.
That's a bit creepy, isn't
Do
it?
your homework. Yeah.
Did they put their phone numbers on it as well?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
And then the final one, we've got Kronk and Yesma. So we've got, I just said, What Have You Made? And, we've got Marco as well with his lovely pedo
Waters
beard.
has snuck in.
Yeah, that was a test print to make sure it was the right height.
Well, he's looking good.
But I really enjoy how you've crafted each one of these to kind of match with topics from within the Rem-cast.
Mm-hmm.
Did you enjoy making them, Anna?
Yeah, it was so fun, and it was a very nice break from design.
Yeah.
Because, actually, my original idea was when you guys first started the podcast, and I only would have had one day to do something, would have been to do Tennant's makeup looks. But I figured since I had a week, I better do something a bit more creative.
You see, Anna, me and Ben, we tend to try and guess what the person's going to do for What Have You Made. We haven't guessed right once. And what we suspected for you was kind of a series of makeup looks that involved glitter.
Glitter, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Haley thought I should do something glittery. And I thought I could do like a series of makeup looks for the podcast, like a daily Daisy Dazzle look, amongst other things. Yeah. But I had a lot of ideas up in the air.
You are the final What Have You Made-er of this season.
Yeah, it's a season finale.
It's a great way to end. So you never know. Next season, you maybe have another chance to get your glitter out and...
No, we never go back.
Well, it's a new season. The whole thing starts again, doesn't it?
No. If you've been on What Have You Made, you're done.
Okay.
But
Anna, you rose to the challenge and it looks wonderful.
What we would like, maybe in the next season, maybe once, this whole lockdown business is done, is if we all get to meet up again, we want a Tenant's On Tap Rem-cast podcast makeup look.
On you or on me?
On whoever. I'll wear it.
Yeah.
Excellent. I've been doing the girls' makeup, so I'll be well practiced by the end of this.
Glorious.
To do it on you.
Well, do you have any advice for anyone in season 2 who may be a What Have You Made-er?
Oh gosh, have fun. I think it's nice to do something a bit more personalised to you boys. I think that's what made it so fun to me, was trying to figure out what would make you giggle.
Oh, well, you succeeded, Anna.
You've made us, eternally happy.
Yes. I think that's
you
all I
could
can
have
say.
just dropped around 4 cans and we would have been overjoyed. But now we've got to actually keep the tins as well.
Yay.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Did you feel much pressure? I know it was a week, but...
No, I felt pressure because you were so clear with the fact that whoever was following Malcolm was a hard act to follow. But I made my peace of that and just decided to have fun.
Well, I think you've lived up to expectations. Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks so much, Anna.
Round of applause.
Thank you.
Well, thanks very much, Hannah. We will forgive you for not answering your phone due to the quality of the what have you made.
Thank you.
All right. See you
Lovely
later,
speaking to you,
Anna.
Anna. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye.
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 Lunchtime!
Well, so concludes What Have You Made for one season, Deco.
Wow.
Would you like to hear what we've had? I'll give you what we've had and what have you made. We've now
I
had
think
1,
I-
2, 3, 4,
I think I
5,
can-
6,
have you written them
7,
down?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I think I can do them in order.
Go on then.
Right, first of all, we have Jack Palmer's cake.
Yes,
That-
what was it? Walnut
it was,
and beetroot? Or?
No, it was turnip and carrot. No, turnip and walnut.
Great start.
Well, either way, we
Yeah.
had Jack's cake. Well, I'm really sad we didn't get to try any of that. It would have been really good. But anyway, so Jack. Then we had Marie with her song.
Yeah, a reimagining of the Beatles.
Yeah, and her Lego of Pinouche.
Pinouche, yes.
Oh, wow. Third, we had, I believe, synchronized swimming from
Which was really
Joanna.
good.
Very niche, and I love that. You know,
Really-
really,
probably
really
the
unique.
weirdest one of what we've had.
Yeah, definitely.
In a good way.
Fourth, we had Swagator
Swagator, yes.
with the caricature, which was, yeah, I mean, what the quality of that
High
is just
quality,
fantastic. Now I'm going a bit hazy.
This one was linked to what would have been a current event.
Oh, okay. Then we're into the Remhoof House,
Yeah,
iconic
Sammy's
film.
bed.
Oh wow!
Which was actually just a quality piece of
I think for me that
filmmaking.
was the most emotional.
Yeah, that one really shook me.
Yeah,
Like,
I was
that was
shaking
good,
after that.
I'll watch it tonight actually before I go to bed.
So then after that we had John's cookbook.
No, one before that. Should be furious that you've forgotten that. Go on.
She'll be furious. Do I know her? No, I'm joking.
We were just mentioning her boyfriend's band.
Oh, 180 Katie.
Yeah, Katie Hackett
With the TikTok
the
and
beautiful
the-
lamp and the
accompanying video.
which was really nice.
Yeah, it was a
light-hearted
full
and funny.
package.
Yeah,
But was it I'm blinded by your light or something?
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
the Weekend song.
Yeah, so then on to John's cookbook.
Cookbook for his dad, which
Yeah,
really
very
warms the
wholesome.
heart.
Most
That was
wholesome.
real nice.
Then we were on to Roy. Fuck, this radio hazy.
A contributor, yeah.
Daisy's? Okay, cool.
Daisy's cart.
Daisy's cart. I mean,
Which was just like,
absolutely monkey mental.
yeah, really just incredible creativity and what's the word? Like, she went the whole
There
way
was
with
sheer
it.
perseverance.
She did.
There was perseverance in that. What have you made?
It had clout.
She didn't just make the go kart. Like she made a whole accompanying video,
Yeah,
documented the
drove
whole thing.
it.
Oh.
Then we
Then
had
Roy.
Then we had Roy with
Yeah,
the
because it was a
jingle.
family affair, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And now Roy's What Have You Made is in every single.
Yeah, and I'd say I've had a lot of good feedback from Roy's jingle.
I mean, it's
As in
very
people
high
have been
quality.
writing in to mention how good it is.
The only thing is, the word at the end is "thanks for staying with us." I do think takes a bit of listening.
That's all right.
So
Our listeners are no strangers to some hard listening.
no, that's. But I think it's good. I think it leaves people, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
On each
Then
episode.
we had the last three. We've four if you include Roy's. We've received something ourselves.
So
All of
Malcolm.
them. No.
Oh no, it was Rachel's crowns.
Crowns were just that just there.
Crowns.
COVID
and,
crowns.
COVID crowns.
And COVID cans.
Yeah, fantastic.
That was nice. We had a nice chat through the window
Yeah,
with
we
them
did.
as well.
Probably the most. Yeah, the actual What Have You Made phone call was probably the longest that we've had.
Yeah, we didn't record any of the conversation before.
Then Malky's.
The mighty
Malcolm's
Malcolm, king of What Have You Made?
beer, bread, and on tap. Well, I want to call it on tap lager, but on tap beer, which is still currently being brewed.
Yeah, it's still on its way, which is very exciting. And then Anna rounds it off with some lager lovelies made in our image.
Well, this is the thing. Mrs. Malcolm has designed the logos for the on tap beer. Perhaps
Rona.
we get Anna McEwan to maybe mix it up a little bit with Mrs. Malcolm, a bit of a collaboration to try and get this whole photography business, with a person on each can.
Yeah.
We could do something like that, potentially.
All to play for in season 2.
Yeah, I mean, season 2. Maybe this is what we should do. We should rank the seasons because I think season 1's really high, and season 2's got to try and live up.
Season
to
1's definitely our best season so far.
I would say so, Ben. I mean, they're definitely in the Champions League spots. And you know, let's finish What Have You Made with just a thank you, just a massive thank you to you all. You know,
What Have You Made?
Fantastic, and if you haven't done it yet,
great stuff.
You know, start planning. You know, I'm thinking of some key, not contributors to the Rem-cast, but people that have had a lot of opinions. I'm thinking the likes of, well, first of all, Anna McManus. I'm thinking Lauren Copping, Grace Lasasso, Joe Coulter. I'm thinking Rose Miller. I'm thinking, who else we got? We've got key listeners here. James Ballard. Oh yeah, he wants us to rig the system.
Matt McCluskey one does for rig it as well.
Yeah, exactly. We are nothing but authentic, Ben.
Rigorous, authentic, driven.
Yeah. So be prepared for series 2. Right, anyway.
Are we done? Do we round it up?
Yeah, let's round it up.
Stop!
That's it, Ben!
We did it. Bring it in. A whole season. A whole season.
Oh, wow. So now on to 2 weeks of hell.
Now, 2 weeks of gentle prodding and labour.
Right, time me.
Oh, yes. Where's my watch? Alright. For the last time, Deco, your last chance to get the record.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Right, thanks everyone for listening. Please like, comment and subscribe on this video. Please send in your questions for next series, Friday at 5. You've got 2.5 weeks. Follow us at ontap.podcast or ontap.rem-cast on the Instagram page. And yeah, let's get those extra 4 followers. Thanks very much, guys.
25 seconds.
I know I went on, but I tried to add in a few more, bits for,
it's the victory lap.
for flamboyancy.
I don't really know how to end it. Well, Roy will just play us out. That's it. Season 1 done.
Thanks, guys. Thanks very much.
Bye-bye.
We've done it! We've done it!
Season 1! Back on the net!
Ben, put your trousers back on!
So welcome to the On Tap podcast, your isolation forecast with Ben and Deck and Ben. Sit back, relax and listen in to the On Tap podcast, your isolation forecast with Ben and Deck and Ben. Sit back, relax and listen in.
Thanks for staying with us.
Easter egg!
Quarantine day 1! Let's do it! Let's be having you! It's coming! Yeah!